Hi, this is Virginia, and I'm going to talk about something a little that's kind of very important to me. Recently, my guy friend called me just to talk to me on the phone, and the 3 words he said to me last was, "I love you." So then it's completely normal to me. I don't really care what people say, so I say, "I love you too." However, my father overheard me say, "I love you too" to someone, and he immediately asked me, who are you on the phone with?" And I said, "My friend," and then gave him his name. And he said, "Well, since when do you say I love you to a boy?" And I'm just like, "It's just something I do." He was still a little bit confused, so he didn't go into it with me. The day after that happened, my mother and father confronted me about how saying "I love you" to anyone, never mind a boy, was completely inappropriate and unacceptable. They don't understand why I say that. Okay, before I go into the big thing on why I say I love you to pretty much everyone, I'm going to tell you something that's also very crucial to this. I do not believe you should say "I love you" to everyone. Just throw it around like candy. I do not believe that at all. You're only supposed to say "I love you" to the people you really care about. And honestly, no lie or exaggeration here, I do love everyone. I'm not even kidding, I do. But you should not throw it around like candy. Yes, there is a difference between "I love you" and "I'm in love with you." My parents don't understand that when I say "I love you," it's pretty much just "I love you." It just means that I care about you and I'm here for you. I never have said "I'm in love with you" to anyone. Well, anyone that knows it. Anyway, that's another story. I'm not even gonna go into it. Don't even... Okay, so anyway. The first reason why I say "I love you" is the less prominent reason. But it is a very big reason on why I say "I love you." So, okay. Let me give you a scenario. You see someone, and you... And it's just like, it's all normal. You're all happy and you're just talking to them. And then they say, "Oh, I gotta go." They get a call from their mom or dad and they say, "Okay." They're just like, "Okay, I gotta go." So then you say, "I love you. I love you," or "See you soon." Or "I love you, see you soon." I would have to say you should say "I love you" in any situation. Sorry. And the next day, you don't see them. You call them up, no answer. Turns out they moved to a distant state, country. You don't know where they are, no contact information. They changed your cell phone number. Imagine that was, though "I love you" was the last 3 words you said to someone who moved. Or better yet, this leads into my next reason. What if you were saying goodbye to someone and then you said "I love you" to them, and then they said "I love you" back? "I love you too." And you never ever saw them again. Ever. What if they died that same night that you got to say "I love you" to them? Wouldn't you want the last thing that you said to someone, or the last thing someone says to you, to be "I love you"? Wouldn't you want that to be true? Wouldn't you want that? I would. I mean, I would like the last three words someone would say to me if I was gonna die to be "I love you." Okay, now before I start the second reason. No, actually, I'm gonna talk about it anyway. Oh, sorry about that. I don't have everything in my mind straight. So, let me give you another scenario. This is the second reason why I say "I love you." What if you're just walking in the hallway and you see your best friend and you notice nothing about their personality because you're not really watching them. You know nothing about what's going on in their head because you never know what's going on in anyone's head. You don't know how happy, how sad, how stressed, how anything they are. So you just say "I love you" to them, and then they smile at you. What if that night they were thinking about cutting along their veins, killing themselves? What if they were thinking about hanging themselves in the closet last night? What if they were thinking about taking their own life that same night you said "I love you" to them? What if just what if? You don't... Here, I have a friend who has, been suicidal before, and I ran this little speech by him before I even started speaking to you, and he has told me that even if the person was suicidal, it probably wouldn't stop them from killing themselves just from hearing the 3 words, I love you. I can completely understand that. Because it must have taken a lot of time and a lot of courage to even think about committing suicide. Is a very scary thing when you think that the only way out is to take your own life. It's very scary. No, I've never been in that situation, but I can tell that it's a very scary situation, because I know people who have attempted suicide. I know people who have thought about it. I know people who have never thought about it. And I'm one of those lucky people that hasn't ever thought about suicide, because I am a very optimistic person, or at least I try to be. Yes, sometimes I can have down moments, but I've never felt like the only way out was killing myself. And I feel so sorry for anyone who feels that killing themselves is the only way out. And if any one of those people is watching this, please, I'm gonna put my contact information in the description. So if you ever need someone to talk to, if you don't know who to talk to, you don't know who to turn to or anything, you can always email me, tweet me, Tumblr me if you really feel like the need, but just, I want you to know that I'm here for you, because honestly, I love you. I do. I don't even know you, and I care about you, because I feel like it's important to care about everyone. Anyway, but what if that one person that you said I love you to that one day was going to kill themselves that night? Or what if you were planning on what if you were planning on killing yourself that night? Wouldn't you want the last 3 things that you said to that person be, I love you? Wouldn't you want that? And think about it this way. If they kill themselves that same night that you say I love you, wouldn't you, even if they did decide to take their own life, wouldn't you feel a little bit better about yourself, and wouldn't you feel good that the last thing that you got to say to that person, because there is so much regret in this world saying that the last thing I said to that person was how much I hate them? Wouldn't you want the last thing you ever tell someone to be I love you? That's really the main reason I say it, because even if I know I'm going to see them in school tomorrow, you have no guarantee that you're going to see them in school. You have no guarantee that you're going to see them next weekend. You don't know what happened. You don't know what could happen within 7 days or 7 hours. Or 7 minutes, never mind. Because people can die in 1, 2, 3, done. And while I'm talking for almost 9 minutes, probably thousands of people have died. I mean, I'm not up with the statistics, but I know that like 7 people a day die from suicide. So, that I'm just saying this, it's not like I'm going to ask you to go outside and go to the bum on the street and say, I love you. It's not like I'm even trying to persuade you to saying I love you to friends is most important. I'm just saying why I say I love you. And I say I love you because I never know when I'm going to see them again. So thank you for watching and taking the time out of your day to listen to me talk forever. So thank you, and I love you.